Dear 11th class students, today's topic is notices. So, this is on page number 38 of your language skills book and it carries 7 marks. So, in this video, we will learn what notes writing means and we will learn how to write a notice, its format. We will learn some key points and then I will be providing you some samples of notice writing and then I will be giving you some tasks which you need to do at your home. So notice is a written communication. It may be printed, typed or handwritten. We have targeted audience in our mind, specific group of people. So it covers an event, an inauguration, a function or general instruction. So this notice writing is a written communication. That means we communicate, we convey our message, we convey information, instruction or any news or be it anything through the mode of writing. It may be printed or typed or sometimes even handwritten, and we have some audience in our mind while writing a notice. For example, principal of your school wants to have a talk with a specific group of students like class 11 students regarding be it about any issue. So the target audience here is 11th class students, just 11th class. So notice will be written to inform students of class 11th about this talk, about this meeting with principal. So before writing any notice, audience is already set in our mind for whom we are writing. So it may be about any function, any event, any competition in your school or in your society, in your locality, about any meeting, sometimes for change of name, addresses, even venues, and sometimes we write notices to inform the target audience about the postponement of anything, be it meeting, marriage, or any competition. Similarly, one writes notice when something is lost or when something is found or missing, or even for sale we write notice, and then we write notice and put on the display board, maybe of school if it is for students, maybe of on the display board of college if the target audience is those students, or maybe even if it's for public, then we put it on the display board of public places. So coming to the key points which you need to keep in mind while writing any notice. So the ideal length is 50 words. It should be between 30 to 50 words, not more than that. So you are supposed to write only relevant things. No irrelevant or extra information is supposed to be written there. And then personal pronouns like I, we, and indirect speech. Try to use indirect speech and passive voice, and proper format should be there. So box is important. You draw a rectangular box and you put it in whatever you write, whatever notice is, whatever you are supposed to write, you put it inside a rectangle box, and inside the box you write notice in capital letters, in bold letters on the top. So then you write caption or the heading on the next line, and it should be short, clear and catchy. And then you write date of issue. You just fill the date of the issue, the date on which you are actually writing the notice. Then comes body. So while writing the content of the notice, just keep these 6 W's in your mind that will help you to write your notice properly. So what, who, where, when, what to do, and whom. So what is basically a notice about? What has already happened or what is going to happen. So you will write accordingly. And then who who the notice is addressed to, who or the audience. So you clearly mention your proper audience, whether this is for class 11th, or maybe it depends upon the question being asked to you. So you should know the note, what the notice is about, what you are going to talk about. Is there something which has already happened and you are going to talk about that, or you are going to talk about some future action, event, or any event. So you will answer this. What and who means the targeted audience you are, the who the audience is actually there. Then where. So if the notice is for any event, for any competition, then the location for any program or something like that, be it any event. So the location of such event must be mentioned, must be written there. Then comes when. So the time or the date of the meeting, the time or the date of the event or the competition is to be written there. Then what to do. What to do means you will write here instructions. So instructions are written here related to notice. Then comes home. So this will include like whom to contact or get in touch with. So the you will include the final details, who the appropriate authority is supposed to contact. Then comes at the end comes the name of the person who is writing this, and then the designation of the issuing authority. So here are some samples. This is ABC school. So name of the organization is important. You write name of the organization, then after that you write, or sometimes you first write notice and then write name of the organization. So you write name of the organization followed by the notice in bold letters, and then the title is important. This means like it's written lost, so means something is missing, something might have been missing, so this is about lost. And then date is important. So when you write a notice, just keep in mind, if it carries 7 marks, the breakup of marks is for format, like for heading, date of issue, content, issuing authority. So there is a breakup of marks, so you have to keep in mind the proper format. So whenever you write a notice, you have to draw a rectangular box. So you put inside the content, or whatever you write comes inside inside this rectangle box. So you write the name of the organization, means the authority who is writing it actually. So then comes, so then you write notice in bold letters. So first you write name of the organization, means which is issuing the notice. Then comes bold letters you write, or sometimes you first write notice and then name of the organization. Then here at the left side you write date, the date when you are actually writing this notice. Then the title should be clear. So lost is here written, means it's about something. uh, Look here. Lost my Seiko watch, silver dialed, silver strapped, on Friday 11 April 5 in the school playfield. Anyone who finds it should return it to the undersigned. Undersigned means this person. So this means whom to contact or to get in touch. So this is the final detail here. Undersigned means this person has lost watch. He will be suitably rewarded with a treat at the canteen. And the name of the person is Lokesh Singh. His designation position, or he is actually class 11th C. So this means he has lost a watch and he has decided to put a notice uh, in order to get his watch back. So he writes a notice, and his name of his school is, for example, anything. He has written ABC school. So name of the school is, he is a student of this school, so he writes ABC school, and then he writes notice in bold letters. Then he writes the date on which he is writing the notice, and then this is about something he has lost, so he writes lost. And then he gives description of his watch is silver dialed, silver strapped, and then the date he has mentioned, the date on which he has lost his watch, and where in the school field. So when, where, and whom to contact. So yes, he has mentioned these things, and he has given his name. Now look here, this is one more notice. ABC school means this is the name of the organization. Notice is written here, so everything which is written here comes inside a rectangle box. So date is mentioned here, and here it is written the title, the heading of this notice is found. That means this is something which has been found. So found a watch in the what, so the notice is about watch, and he has found a watch what in the school field where, so what, where owner can come and claim it with a proof of ownership from the undersigned. So what to do, this is instruction, can claim it, and the with the proof of ownership from the undersigned means whom to contact or get in touch with. So like earlier we had, this is about lost, he has lost his watch, so he has clearly mentioned he lost my Seiko watch, means he has answered this W question, what is the notes about, what has happened. Then he has given description, and then where he has lost his watch, school, play field, and he then he talks how, so he talks where, what, and then what to do. He has given some instruction, anyone who finds it should return it to the undersigned, and should undersigned means he has here talked about. So while writing any notice, if you keep these 5 6 W's in your mind, this is gonna help you definitely. So then here is one more notice. ABC High School is an issuing authority, so this is written in bold letters, and then this notice is written here after that. Then inter-school music competition, this is the title or the heading of the notice, and then date is mentioned here. You can write here, either here or here, and then we are organizing an inter-school music competition. So what the notice is about, what is going to happen, so the what is being answered here. And then on 25th 20th September, when, so as I already told you, if the notice is for any event, then the location or the venue, or we can say venue or the time must be mentioned. So what the notice is about, this is about inter-school music competition, when it is going to be organized or to be held, and then in two categories, vocal and instrumental in our school for classes. So place is also mentioned there. So who means who the notice is addressed to. This is addressed to class 6 to class 10th. So he has answered what, who the notice is addressed to, what the notice is about, and where this event is going to took place. where this event is going to take place, then those interested should register their names with the undersigned. So what to do, instruction is given, the interested should register their name with the undersigned, means whom to contact or get in touch with. So the final detail is mentioned here, who the appropriate authority is supposed to contact here. Then comes name of the issuing authority, then comes the person who is writing. Actually this is Rekhadhar, who is his position is her designation is she is head of music department. So here are some tasks which you need to do. Task 1 is, you have lost your pet dog. Write a notice to be put on your community notice board. So audience here is uh, this is for your community, actually notice board where you are living, announcing a reward. So you have to keep in mind that while writing, while framing the content, you have to mention this thing in your notice. So you will just draw a rectangle box, and then you can write notice in bold letters at the middle, in the middle at the top, and then you can just write name of your community, and then you can write pet dog missing or dog missing. And then you will be giving description of your dog, what the dog wears or its color. And then after description, you have to mention that you will be giving reward if it is found, and then you will have to mention the final detail, like whom to contact or get in touch with. So you will similarly, likewise, like I told, like it was here, the person who finds it may contact the undersigned, and then you will write your name and your designation. So similarly, you have, as the president of the community outreach club of your school, draft a notice appealing for help in cash or kind for the recent earthquake victims in the UP Tehri Hills. And next is, you are the school picnic coordinator, draft a notice giving details of class. So audience is here, and you are the school picnic coordinator. So name of the organization, so it's about school, means you will write just ABC school, and you will write in bold letters notice. And then it's about picnic, you will likewise make heading or the title of your notice, and then you will provide details that we are going to organize a picnic, or the school is planning to go for a picnic. And you will mention the classes, because you need to give proper details. And since you are going to picnic, then you will have to mention dates also. So you will mention the dates when to register, or maybe something like you they have to fill a form for it, and you will mention the dates. And similarly, then you will give the final details whom to contact for such thing. Then you will be mentioning your name and your designation. For example, if you are the school picnic coordinator, maybe you are just in class 12th, and you will similarly write down your name, and then you can write class 12. Similarly, you have other two. Shoba is the school head girl at St. Patrick's High School, Srinagar. Her principal asked her to write a notice asking all house captains to assemble. So, this is a kind of meeting to discuss ways to improve the discipline in school. Write the notice in 50 words. So, Shobha is going to write. So, when you write this notice, and then after the content, after the body comes the person who is writing the notice, then you will be writing Shobha. So you are Mr. Madhur, the secretary of the Excel Residence Welfare Association. Write a notice for your colony notice board about the importance of taking safety measures at home by residents to avoid the growing spate of robberies in the area. As I already told you, this may be for college schools, or it can be for public too. So try to do these tasks at your home. Thank you.